What is good, NFL fans? I'm going to be bringing you a top 5 of the NFL best quarterbacks in the NFL today. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure the notifications are turned on so you can get the updates each and every time. Every single year, we talk about the top this receiver, the top that running back, the top this quarterback. Every single year, you have to update that resume. And the way you update that resume is by precision passing with your accuracy, touchdowns, yards. It's a number of things that a quarterback can do to help his stock move up on these lists. So right now, I have the top 5 quarterbacks that were in the NFL this year, and I'm going to be breaking down why they were the top quarterbacks in the NFL. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. So, and again, just a precursor. You don't have to have the most touchdowns or you don't have to have the most yards in order to make a list like this. Is what you bring to your team and your value. So kicking off at number 5, we have to go up in the Pacific Mountains in Seattle, and we have to visit Mr. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is not only one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, he is the sole reason why the Seattle Seahawks had an opportunity to not only make the playoffs, but they were effective throughout the whole season. When you look at just that offensive line, you look at the bad defense and just the cards that they were dealt this season, losing one of your best weapons before the season starts, and then you're just looking just at how 4,212 yards, 40 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, a little high with the interceptions. But Russ took a lot of chances late in the season, as we saw. DK Metcalf and company, Tyler Lockett, you see exactly how that offense runs. Sometimes the run game is not there. Sometimes it's there. But a consistency and Russ's body language, the way he's able to get in and out of his breaks, the way he's able to not only get the ball down the field under pressure, under absorbent amount of pressure, because a lot of times these defensive linemen they'll beat their guy on the line and then they're coming beelining directly to him. And he's able to not only stand tall in the pocket, take big hits, and also deliver the football. That's a big thing. And you look at his leadership of the Seahawks organization and where they would be without him right now. I know early on in his career, he did have the Legion of Boom that pulled him along with the defensive side of the ball and things like that. But right now you're seeing the offensive work. It's magic. And when you look at, he doesn't have all the pieces he needs on the offensive line. He doesn't have the best running back in the NFL, but he has a pretty good group of young wideouts that really get it, that really are working towards becoming the best pros that they can become. And when you have that combination, it's almost dangerous. That's why Russ is on this list at number 5. Without him, again, he's not going to make the playoffs. Seahawks, will not make the playoffs without him on that roster, I believe so. Coming in at number 4, he led the league in passing this year, even though his team didn't have a lot of wins. You look at Deshaun Watson. Currently, right now, it's not looking good for him to stay in Houston because of his feelings towards the franchise, but he has a no-trade clause. But you're looking at 4,823 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Just how special he was, even though the team knew, the suspension of Fuller. You got just Brandon Cooks there over on the side, and he's making magic happen. He's making timely throws. He's making, in the moment, the best play possible. When you look at him and having his head coach, Bill O'Brien, not only trade away some of his best weapons, but also give him bad play calls, it just felt like even though he was getting the odds stacked against him, he's still going to go out and ball. He's still going to go out and get a win and get big production from Deshaun Watson. When you look at 33 touchdowns on a bad football team, that speaks volumes. He continuously played, even as they were getting blown out in some games. His leadership kept the guys on the field in good spirits, and he led that football team. There's a lot of respect for Deshaun Watson right now in multiple organizations, because not only is he a tough guy that takes big hits, but he's also a leader of men and a big part of why the Houston Texans the last couple of years have been on the map and been so valuable, if you will. So Best of luck to Deshaun Watson and his group out there in Houston. But right now, as far as it goes, with that offensive unit that they have with the Houston Texans and that offensive line that they have, Deshaun gives them the best chance to win each and every week. And he is the main sole focus reason on why they were pretty good this year. Coming in at number 3, a very good, pleasant surprise. When you're looking at all the quarterbacks that were taken, I believe in that 2018 draft, this guy is head and shoulders above basically everybody in that group at the moment. And you look at Lamar Jackson winning the MVP, it's just a little different. The way that Josh Allen is playing right now, when you look at 4,544 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 10 INTs, he's not the same Josh Allen that we saw a year ago. When you look at his ability to throw the ball away, just simply check down the ball, get basically whatever the defense is giving you and live to fight another down. He's living up to that expectation right now. He's going deep to Stephon Diggs. Their relationship, as far as their friendship, has helped them coexist and not only just, be a part of something, but be special. And, they take on the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend. The sky's the limits for this group. And as long as Josh Allen is the quarterback for this group, it's so many different things that they do well. So when you're looking at his progression, the ability to throw for 4,544 yards and 37 touchdowns. He wasn't throwing to just Stephon Diggs. He was throwing to also Cole Beasley. He was throwing to John Brown. He was throwing to Knox. He was throwing to a lot of different people on the Buffalo Bills roster. And just seeing how special he was able to do that, that's why he's on this list. And you look at them possibly being favored at some point in time to possibly pull an upset on the Kansas City Chiefs. That's why. That's because of Josh Allen right there. So Josh Allen, not only kudos to you, kudos to Bills Mafia, because they have a big game coming up this week, and good luck to you in that game. Coming in number 2, with 4,740 yards, 38 touchdowns, and also 6 INTs, you have that guy, Mr. Patrick Mahomes. When you look at just his progression over the last year, he's become better at throwing the football. Yeah, I didn't think he was ever going to be able to do that, but better in throwing the football, better in just the overall moving in the pocket, calling different plays, getting plays audible, getting the guys in the right offense so that you can have the video game offense. It's just a number of things that he does well. His communication skills are superb. When you look at his leadership towards team, guys want to be around Patrick Mahomes because he's a leader. He gets them to flock to him, and he does what he does on the football field each and every week. When you're looking at Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins and company, Le'Veon Bell, all these guys look up to Pat Mahomes, even though he's younger than them, because of how he handles himself on a professional level, because how he puts the work in the time study and the film study and all these things needed in order to look elite. He does those things on a consistent basis. So that's why he's coming in at number 2 and coming in at number 1. When you're looking at just his 4,299 yards, 48 touchdowns, 5 INTs, Aaron Rodgers is having an explosive season. When you see all the weapons he has on the Packers roster, you don't see any sexy names. You don't see any big names. They go about their business and they get the job done. That's going to be truly a testament to Aaron Rodgers, him being cool, calm, and collected, play stuff to the vest, and make sure he has everything he needs in order to help his team win. And you're looking at the Packers right now, and you're looking just how they're able to not only get Devontae Adams the ball, but Aaron Jones is running the ball as well. It's just hot potato, and everybody's producing pretty well for them. And that is why they got the number 1 spot. When you're looking just at every single year, guys have to update that resume and really get it in and look to see, okay, how are they better? So this is my list for the top 5 quarterbacks going into next season. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates. And as always, we thank you so very much. We'll see you on the next video.